Hello gainers, I'm Ralphie and welcome to my channel called Stoic Philosophy, in which I combine experience, a little bit of common sense, well, as much as I have, with philosophy, practical philosophy, usually Stoic philosophy. So this is a kind of Stoic philosophy channel incorporating some practical experience, and I just want to share with you a little decision I made recently, which is exactly the sort of decision that a Stoicist, someone who empowers the life with Stoic philosophy, would make. And it's to do with taking a practical and objective look at a situation so as to make a decision. Excuse me. Hey, I'm recording. We're recording. Which, do you want up, do you? No, you don't want up. You're just disrupting. Cats. That's what it is, cats. Disruptive cats. Right. Dogs have owners. Cats have staff. Just sharing that. That's a bit of Stoic philosophy. So, what I'm about to tell you relates directly to the massive increase in the cost of gas around the world. And this is the gas that's used for lighting and heating, primarily for heating, for cookers, for central heating and systems. And a lot of people use gas. The usual supply has been disrupted, in my opinion, deliberately disrupted, and the story or the narrative that we're being given does not reflect the true picture. But I had to look at the fact that my cooker operates on gas. And although I always have some money set aside, at the same time, I'm looking to not put myself too much out of pocket under the circumstances. So, what I usually have for breakfast in the morning is a plate of porridge, right? And this is the pot that I cook my porridge in. Excuse me, shut up. Stop trying to troll my video, you little fluffy bamstick. You're doing that deliberately. You weren't doing that until I started recording. Hi, he's away now. He's seen a mouse or something. He'll be back shortly. This is the pot that I use for heating my porridge in the morning. And I thought about it, how can I reduce my gas consumption? So I have now replaced it. I went out and I bought a pot which is significantly smaller. Does that look smaller in the... It's smaller, that's the actual size. I've timed on a medium gas how long it takes to make my bowl of porridge in the morning, how to heat my breakfast. And the heating time has been reduced by almost 50%, simply because to heat the porridge, to cook my breakfast, I need to use the gas to heat the pot, and then the heat in the pot cooks the porridge. So in using a smaller pot, there is less heat from the gas because there's less metal to be heated, and therefore the transference from the pot to the porridge happens more quickly. Now, this may seem a really small, trivial thing to do, but in making this decision, I'm not too far out of pocket. I'll certainly make the savings back within a couple of months in gas alone. It helps me control the amount of gas I consume more carefully. And importantly, it gives me control of the situation, because I'm looking at it not as a victim, not as someone who's frightened and waiting for the worst to happen. No, I'm taking control of this situation. And whether it be gas or whether it be anything else, even when something relatively small is adopted to try and change things, it adds up, because it's one of a number of things. Another thing I'm doing as regards heating my home over the winter is I've just cleaned out my solid fuel burner and I'm stocking up a load of biofuel, in other words, wood. And what I'll do is I'll have the wood burning slowly during the day, it'll heat up one room, then later in the day I'll open up the door to heat up the rest of the house, and another room which I never use, I'll just pull the door shut to retain that heat to a smaller area, of a smaller volume of the house. Again, that's something else, something small and practical to help me control my costs and control my consumption of gas. There's something we can do. There's always something that we can do, whether it even be to go online and order up one of these boiler suit fleeces that fishermen and farmers wear, and to wear that, because it's amazing how many people will heat the homes to sit around in shorts in a t-shirt in the northern hemisphere. And to be honest, many folk have kind of got used to that. But now, before the worst hits, now's the time to address it stoically, philosophical, practically, and more power to us all. I'm Ralphie. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. See you soon.